to another episode of I Guess You Shouldn't Smoke Cigarettes and Not Eat. I'm your host, Kaylee Carpenter.
And I'm Mandy Cal.
And we are finally back after the holidays, and we are recapping this intense, rigorous, super exciting reunion.
Yeah, and just thank fucking God for Amanda and her quotes. That's all I have to say. Or else this would have been super boring.
And her backstage interrogations.
Really, Amanda fucking made this reunion.
I know, Devin even didn't, he had 2 one-liners, I would say. Other than that, so boring.
Well, Tasha created some drama.
But
that was
I didn't really care. She didn't stick around enough for me to care.
I know, and it was kind of between Esther, and that just felt weird and forced. And then her and Tori, we can get into it, but it was Amanda
Priscilla should have been there.
I know, Priscilla, just for the accent, just ask her a bunch of questions so we can hear it talk.
I know there's so many people that weren't there, which I know it always is kind of like that, and I forget about people, but that other Corey dude wasn't there, Gabo wasn't there, the people that would have been really entertaining were not there.
Ed,
what the fuck? Why wasn't Ed there?
Yeah, Ed did every fucking after show and didn't go to the reunion.
Yeah, Ed is so thirsty. What is he doing?
Maybe he's in his Ivy Leagues.
He's rapping. He's making music videos.
Oh god.
Living in his mom's house.
As one does.
It happens. Cool. We support that.
Also, Kyle didn't talk a whole lot.
That's true. Kyle is always super entertaining.
I know. But low-key loved that they got an actual host, Maria Menounos, who felt like she actually did her research and watched the show and felt like she knew the dynamics of people. It wasn't fucking Vernon Davis, a retired tight end coming in and being
who?
So challenge. You guys didn't get along?
What that?
They wouldn't even fucking do that. He would just be so you two talk.
Why do they do that? This is a challenge. It should always be Maria or Devin isn't bad.
Yeah, I like Devin.
I would say the Miz, but he annoys me.
Yeah, they're just not. They don't help the conversation flow. I think Maria and Devin help the conversation flow, and it's just the other ones just ask awkward questions that are trying to get reactions out of people, and it's just kind of yawn.
Not good. So yeah, good hostess.
Hostess. Hostess with the mostess.
With the mostess. But boring. We needed more from people that was on their faults.
Honestly, I think it's just because they're all actually friends now. We need more hatred within these people.
Yeah, there's too many rookies, and obviously they all got kicked off. So
yeah, and I feel all the rookies drama is just kind of made up for them trying to what Amanda said, try to get a she's fucking
oh my god, her and Tessie. Can't wait to talk about it. So confused by their timeline.
oh, I have notes on their timeline.
Awesome. Can't wait to get to that. But obviously we're still doing this stupid ass mission stuff. Maria, we still like you, but she said the mission is complete. Let the interrogations begin. Please no.
Also, their walk-ups, I slightly liked them, but also really, guys, what the fuck?
I know. And then they put Fessy and Amber together. What producer did that shit?
Yeah, and then have them be the last one so the entire cast reacts to it. Oh yeah.
Groundbreaking, really. Never been done.
Stop with Amber.
Oh yeah, I hope this is the last season for her. She's so boring. She cries. Okay, so they start by talking about the final, and we get to relive it. And I just love when CT was screaming that he had the diamond with Casey, and then how they obviously decided to give some money away. And CT is joined via Zoom because he's filming a movie. He's a big fucking deal.
Oh, is he filming a movie?
Oh, did you not know that? Yeah, that's why he wasn't there.
No, I didn't know that. That's good for CT. He fucking deserves the best.
Yeah, some kind of like remake action movie. I don't know, but I'm sure it'll be good.
Oh, I'll watch it. It'll be terrible, but I'll fucking watch it.
So I have CT being welcomed, and then CT's like talking, and has that he called Emmanuel a prince. He's like, we got a prince in the back over by Fessy. I thought that was funny because he looks like Prince.
I did think it was funny too when Devin was like, creative backdrop there, CT. He's just a white fucking wall.
There's like a fly around him like later, so he's probably in his garage. Like, I don't know.
Like, what? You can't show us anything. That's like,
he does not give a fuck. Like that.
He really does it.
Not give a fuck. He doesn't even listen.
Also, there was one shot of Kyle smiling, and his teeth are so fucking bright. Like, there's just like a flash by, and it was just like, you know, like those like lights that you kind of, you know, just zoomed by. It was like that. Like, shit, dude.
No, he smiled later. I noticed. I was like, why? Like, why is the bright white blind you in the face in? Like, this is not Ross Geller from Friends. Like, one episode. Like, it was one episode, people. Not your whole lives.
Like, it honestly just hurts my eyes. I don't know that I know anyone with that white of teeth, but I don't know that I could, like, it's almost like when, like, you're looking up at the sky and the sun is out, your eyes immediately go to the fucking sun. I feel like it would be exactly that, and my, like, eyes would get hurt from it.
It's true. A lot of people in this reality TV field obviously do that shit, and it bugs me. So I don't know. Kyle's had a lot of work done though. Remember when I sent you that photo of his before?
It's like, have all the work done that you can. Just like, don't hurt my eyes doing it.
Yeah, that's all. Don't blind people.
I just don't need that brightness. Like, I'm not here to shame anyone for doing their, do you, but like, fucking bright as fuck.
That's very bright. Yeah, so Maria asked him how he feels that he won back to back. He's very thankful and like appreciates that many people got him there, so that's why he gave some money back. And then he's like, I had reservations about giving the money to Kyle, but I did anyway.
And then Kyle laughs, as Kyle does, with those bright ass teeth.
We can go on.
I just really want to stick into that. But then they go to Casey and she starts tearing up too. And I did love, and then Nani was just so fucking, I just love like when they're like proud of each other. It gets me every time.
I know, it's so real.
They're so cute.
Ugh. Yeah, so Casey talks about like her injury, and she worried that she was gonna get hurt again when she was running down that hill because it was like the last time. So I mean, from her getting hurt in the final to winning is awesome.
For sure. Like low key, if she would have let Nani win, Nani would have took CT2 and then they would have won. And it makes me sad. It upsets. Well, like, but Casey should have won that elimination, but you know, still upset about it.
Right. I don't know. Do you think Nani could have kept up though, like against Tori and
Kyle? Because I think Nani is like a good runner.
I just remember her last final, she brought Leroy back, but I think she's trained a lot more since then.
Yeah, I don't know.
I still love Nani, but basically whoever CT had was gonna win. Like Tori got
literally, that's literally what is. Yeah. That's why like people wanted CT in the final. That's why they didn't eliminate him, because they wanted to be on his team.
Yeah, right. But you would think the females would want to be on his team, and the males would kind of figure out that I'm probably going to go against him.
You're giving too much credit to those males, Kaylee.
Oh, it's Devin. Come on.
The puzzle master.
Put it together. Let's all band together. He can band everyone together to get rid of CT, I'm sure. So I'm going to try, though. So they asked Tori how bad it hurt that she didn't win, but to be so close. Rude.
Yeah, I was just like, I hated like that they had to talk about like this was like the shit that nobody wanted to like talk about, but they knew they had to do. Like, how was the final, guys?
Yeah. How was losing, almost winning, being so close? And then Emmy being the only rookie. How was that? Obviously, Emmy was adorable, and super happy and thankful that she got money. And then she said she also hates wearing a dress and heels. So
I don't disagree with that. I mean, I think dresses are fine. Heels are fucking a bitch. Like, holy shit, that hurts.
Those heels were like digging into her skin, and they weren't even cute. Sorry, I mean, no offense, but just, no.
Heels, like, I feel like injure me for multiple days. I know it's because I don't wear them often, but when I do, I'm in pain. And I don't even wear like heels. You know what I mean? Like, heels. Well, no, they're still like big, but they're more platformy, you know what I mean? Like, not just like I feel like they give more support, but like really they don't. Fucking
heels. I know what you mean. Yeah, no, I used to wear I would practice when I was like 21 wearing those crazy stilettos, and I hate myself for it.
Honestly, like impressed when people walk with that shit, because I'm just like, I would break. I think my ankles would literally just like go in half, and I would just kind of like slither over.
Seriously, it hurts so bad. I remember I was like in Panama City for spring break, and I just kept taking my shoes off because they hurt so bad. And then this bouncer was trying to kick me out, and I was like, please just let me not wear these shoes.
They just hurt so bad.
They hurt so bad. I like cried in the bathroom or something.
And then I'll put them back on.
I'll put them back on, fine.
Can I just take them off for 5 more minutes?
Basically. Oh my god, it's so funny. So the next big topic we talk about is Emmy and Berna going up against each other with Uncle CT, and how Emmy lied to Berna.
I just hate this because it's really like Berna was actually hurt because she thought Emmy was friends. So it's just like, it's someone being genuine, and it's someone that's like playing for reality TV, and it just feels very cringy and makes me just want to go into like a shell. Like, I don't like watching it. Yeah,
they're like not on the same page. They're not on the same show, basically.
Yeah, like Berna's like tried to have a conversation with a friend, and Emmy's like, there is an audience here, and I am Emmy, like
I'm a big rap star, so I'm gonna need to dial this.
She gave a fucking performance. She started just like standing up. I'm sorry. I'm just like, God damn, Emmy, like that's brutal.
Oh, that was so funny. Yeah, she like gets up and like mocks her, but she did have a point because CT was turning against her in the first place because Berna was getting all powerful.
Yeah. But to be fair, I feel like Berna was trying to get Amber out? And I think that would have benefited her in the rookies, because it would have been like I feel like
totally.
Yeah, Berna wasn't doing like too crazy of stuff. She got a little too loud. But it's like CT could have easily quashed that if he wanted to. He chose not to, and he chose to go with Emmy because that was the easy way.
And he could have had one conversation with his teammate.
Yeah, like just like be careful what you're saying.
Yeah, right. And I think if that did happen, like off camera, I think Berna would have brought it up. Like someone would have brought it up.
Yeah.
But instead he's like, this girl's going too low. Emmy.
Yeah. Because if I were CT, I would have been like we had a talk about this, and she just really didn't listen to me, so I had to go Emmy. Like that was that's literally fucking all that needed to happen.
So stupid. Big drama over there.
Oh my god, these guys are fucking 37 years old. That's basic fucking communication, assholes.
I know. CT, like he's married and has a kid, like that
child.
They're gonna have communication issues over there.
To be fair, he is better from when he was like fucking 24 and you couldn't understand a word he said.
Yeah, just fighting everyone.
Yeah, just punching the shit out of everyone.
Okay. And then they like show this clip of Amanda asking Josh if he got his jewelry from Claire's.
I love that so fucking much. That was so funny. And like I love watching other people's reactions with that. So I rewound it like 3 times.
Nice.
And so Nani felt really bad but like kind of thought it was funny, but she like was like, Amanda, okay. Casey had to like compose herself because she thought it was fucking hilarious.
It was hilarious. And what was he wearing? Oh my god.
Josh is just so
it looked like something I would have had at Claire's and went to like a middle school dance with. So
I really don't understand what they like, why they're such good friends with Josh. Like, why does everyone love him so much? I don't see it.
Everyone. You can, yeah, Nani's like, what a good guy. Like, you can't even make fun of him.
I just don't get it.
TJ knows. TJ fucking knows.
I love TJ so much.
Yeah, me too. Oh, next up I have the Tasha and Tori fight.
The only note I have here is boring ends with hug.
It's so boring. Yeah. But I love how Tasha was like, yeah, I did block you from Instagram, but that doesn't mean you couldn't talk to me on other platforms to apologize.
This is my issue. Like, guys, this is a reality fucking show. This isn't fucking therapy. Stop having intelligent, emotional, like, Tori, I'm sure you're like a really great person, like in person to be friends with. So fucking boring for reality TV sometimes. It's just like, I'm not here for therapy. We don't need to have like emotionally intelligent conversations. Like, I can listen to that on a pod if I choose. I'm here for mess. Show me fucking mess.
Yeah, and the only time she got like maybe a tiny bit messy or fun was against Amanda, and Amanda cut her off, so she couldn't even say anything.
Amanda's so brutal. I love it.
Oh, I love her. Like, I would be her for sure. Hopefully not that mean, but
I feel like I have, so I don't think I'm Amanda mean. I feel like I'm like her with her, like, I either fuck with you, I don't fuck with you, essentially.
Yeah, well, she has like the values, like she knows what a good friend is, so she calls people out when they're like, she's not wrong with most of the things she says.
She's just like, she's very brutal, and she's just like, the only thing you could really say about Amanda though is she's really brutal and sometimes takes it too far, but at the same time she's really fucking funny when she does it, so I don't completely hate it, you know?
Yeah,
because I mean, it's one thing if you're being brutal and it's just brutal. If you throw in a little humor, you know, I respect it.
Totally, me too. I mean, I say shit just because I think it's funny. I'm the only one. Okay, so now we have Amber talking about how everyone thinks she's fake, and she's like, well, I'm Southern, so blah blah blah. And then Huey like sticks up for her. I don't know why.
Also, like, I just think that people don't understand what it's like to be treated right, and it's just like
full of shit.
She really is so full of shit, and it's like, no, people know kindness, and people know fake ass polite bullshit. Like, you know, people know the difference.
Yeah, totally.
And also, I didn't know Huey and Amber were fucking friends. When did that happen? Backstage
before the reunion.
Also, didn't know Tennessee means hugs. Everyone in Tennessee just give hugs. I don't know if you know, I'm from Tennessee and we just hug people. And I'm just like, okay.
It's the Southern shit. I don't even.
Yeah, when Huey was like, 80% of the people here have either partaked in a conversation or directly told me and he goes, besides Kyle, Devin, and Big T. And like Kyle was like, oh, thank you.
And that makes sense. Like, of course it was everyone else. Like, everyone saw Casey's shit. And Josh definitely said something, right? Or I guess they were like close.
Yeah, well, and I feel like they were probably
they were partners. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, and I feel like they were probably like, I don't know that Josh like started any conversations about how fake Amber is, but like they probably didn't say like no when people were talking about it, and probably like nodded along. And I think that's what Huey was saying. He was like, pretty much everyone kind of agrees with it, minus these 3 people I've never seen agree with it.
Yeah. Oh, it's so funny. And then Casey says that she heard Amber screaming in quarantine, fuck Big Brother.
Okay. First of all, Funniest thing Amber's ever done. Second of all,
why are we just hearing about this now?
Yeah, I know. It would have made me like her a whole lot better if I would have known that fact. Like, that's kind of fucking funny if you guys are just all off in hotel rooms and there's someone screaming "fucking Big Brother." You can just hear it faintly. Like, that's really funny.
Yeah, and then Casey's using that now as an excuse to not trust her and not work. Like, why wouldn't she say that?
Yeah, it's like a fucking joke. Also, like, I don't, and that's the thing I don't understand is like they are so sensitive about people saying "fuck Big Brother." Like, why?
Fuck, are you the one? Like,
yeah, I know. Like, fuck the real world. Like, nobody cares, you know. Like just say it back at it. Like, fuck the real. Like what you said. Fuck, are you the one?
Like what Devin started it. You could be literally be like, Devin, you were on Are You the One? Are you fucking kidding me? Like that.
Also, if they fucking did their research and watched that show of his, they could throw darts.
My God, I need to watch it. I tried to watch the one with Tori and it was just so bad.
Yeah, that one wasn't great. The one with Devin's interesting because it has like Amanda, Nelson, Devin, and Brittany, who dated Brad.
Oh my God. Yeah.
They were all on the same season.
Well, I don't understand why Brittany doesn't do the challenge anymore. She was like a rookie for Dirty 30.
Yeah.
That long ago.
I don't know. Also,
she posts really. Yeah. I forgot about that. That's hilarious. Brad's crazy.
Brad is crazy.
I don't know why it makes me laugh. It just does it.
Well, because he I don't remember. I think I was watching I think what's the new one? The All Stars. They had like some of the cast do like recaps on previous seasons.
That's great.
Yeah, there was like one of Brad right before, because I think he got in a huge argument with Maria about pizza once. And right before he did that, like Brad was talking about like morals of people as a society. And I think it was Darrell. Darrell was like, I know Brad's drunk right now because he's getting all speechy or some shit. Like just like
just love that they know each other so well.
They flash back to Brad and he's like, and that's just not how we treat people in this world. And he's just
I think I've seen that. That's so funny.
It's fucking
funny. Just going on a tangent.
Yeah. About pizza, because Maria took like a pizza.
Pizza, man, it's serious.
Yeah. It causes a lot of fights in that challenge house.
It does. They want that pizza. Yeah, and then so to finish up the Amber thing, Casey says some shit like, I like you outside of the game. I don't fucking believe you, Casey. I don't know why you guys are trying to make up, but blah blah blah. The end.
Also, like, it's like so hard for me not to talk to you this entire time when you're here. And I would understand that if Casey was like your only friend, but it's like if you have other friends, like why are you dwelling on that? You know what I mean? It's just like, it's not like you guys were in a fucking relationship. Like, shut up.
No, I don't think they were ever close.
Yeah, you guys seem very much like acquaintances.
Yeah, I don't think she was on the same season as them on Big Brother.
Yeah,
from Big Brother. That's it.
I'm sure Casey didn't feel at all that she didn't talk to you because she has a fucking life.
Zing. Oh shit, and this is when we get Corey joining. And do you know why Corey wasn't at the reunion in person?
No, but I did realize he was at a hotel room. So did he like fly there but couldn't go?
Oh, I'm not sure, but he would not get vaccinated.
Oh.
And I wonder if he flew there and then found out.
That would be really fucking funny. Like he just flew there thinking it would be okay. And they're like, no.
Yeah. He did some rant on something about like bitching about it. So I thought that was funny. But he was annoying the whole time. Like he didn't need to be there in person.
No, and I don't think he really even needed to be there on like he provided nothing. I don't
know. Yeah, he really didn't. But they talk about Bessie throwing an Amber.
Oh yeah, I just said blah blah blah, same bullshit. I mean, I feel like we've heard this conversation a million times between Amber, Fessy, and Josh.
I know. I just always laugh at the flashback when Josh is like, "Change your vote,
change your vote," and then DJ got his phone.
Yeah, it was a great moment.
And then also Josh just fucking crying again about like Fessy and shit, and it's just like, oh.
You literally sent Fessy home. And then they showed the fight, and they literally, did you see when Josh smacked the security guard? Like, they showed an up-close version of it. Me. It's like, no one's going to say anything about this? No. Poor security guy.
Right. And it's just like, there was no reason for that. Like, what the fuck? It would, what? Why do people fight so easy? Like, what are you fighting about? What?
Drunk.
Go take a fucking nap.
Go take a walk.
I did love Nani when like they were talking about Corey and Tori and how they like instigated it, and then like Josh was like, I'm so surprised about Corey, and then Nani turns, she goes, you weren't surprised about Corey, but you were surprised about Tori, right? Corey, you expected it. Tori, you did. I love how Nani was just like, Josh, get your fucking story straight.
Right, like we talked about this before. Oh God, that's so funny.
And then he was like, Nani. Nani was like, what did you learn from this, Josh?
Child.
I know. He's like, it's just like these guys are like, I feel like most of them are our age. Like, why do they act like this?
Or younger. Or slightly older. I don't know. They're just really fucking stupid.
Nani's cool.
Nani's cool, yeah. I mean, like, Tori, like, I don't know what was, like, in the shit that they were drinking that night, but she was just like, he ate your pizza! Like, the whole time, she's, like, in everyone's face. Almost worse than Corey. I'm not really sure what Corey gets in the face, too, but it's just...
Tori definitely started it.
Yeah, right. And brought Josh. Josh is just, like, drunk, like, what?
Well, and... like, I want to dive more into Tori once like the Amanda and Tori shit is going on, but I think I have thoughts on that.
Okay, interesting.
A little tease.
A little tease. Keep listening, everyone.
Yeah, keep listening. Major drama with pizza. Who ate it? Priscilla?
Yeah, they made it very intense, and then they show little flashbacks of everyone eating pizza, which is hilarious.
I did think when they're like Nelson, and Nelson goes, I don't even remember that night.
He's just like, look at it. Look at his eyes. Of course he doesn't remember.
Yeah, like you can fucking tell he doesn't remember that night. They were literally punching each other in front of him or trying to. He's eating a pizza, not even paying attention.
Why was he there? Like, are you okay? If I was wasted and I'm not paying any attention, I'm trying to eat pizza, I'd be like, what's going on here? And then like go and sit somewhere and eat my pizza.
But no, he just stood in the middle just eating his pizza, completely unaware of all of his surroundings, which I respect, honestly. But
yeah, party it up.
I did think it was fucking hilarious that she was like, he posted this and then deleted it. Why did you delete it, Fessy? That was fucking funny.
He was like, because he didn't see it. He was filming a movie.
Yeah, I didn't know like what. I just, I did text him though.
Did you get my text?
Did you get it?
You never replied. Yeah, I got your text, bro.
He's like, I am, living my life doing a whole movie thing. I don't care about your little boxing shit.
Yeah, because it's like, people would pay money to see it. Let's go.
And ZT has zero interest. Although I did love how ZT was like, you had your chance in Iceland when they did fight, and ZT was like, I was gonna fucking punch you out.
So good, so good. Oh my god, that was so good.
Tori and Devin.
That's what I just read.
To me, Devin's just manipulative as fuck, and Tori had like a right to be a little upset.
Yeah, and she's like laughing it off because luckily she's over it, but
no.
I think
she
did.
I did love the handshake proposal to end the friendship. I did think that was fucking hilarious. Like, shake my hand right now and then we're done. I'm gonna fucking do that.
Not friends.
I'm gonna fucking do that.
Is that how Jordan and her broke up?
Yeah. I'll be like, shake my hand right now. We're done.
Engagement over. Shake it.
Shake on it.
You did shake it.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna go fuck Fessy.
That's how her and Jordan broke up. They shook on it. They didn't have breakup sex. They just shook on it.
Well, I just picture it because she like, oh, I think I watched her IG live when Jemmy was like causing a bunch of shit, and she, like Tori talked about how they broke up and like set the scene. So they were like in the kitchen, and she was just like, "Are we really done?" And now I'm just changing it in my head to like, "Shake on it if we're really done."
You shake on it if we're done. If you shake on it, we're done.
Also, fuck Jordan, Tori. You can do so much better, and we don't care how bad you took that breakup because fuck Jordan, and you really want to be friends with him, like that.
Honestly, not half the like all the guys she hooked up with this season are better than Jordan. Like Kells, Manuel, a lot better.
Oh my god, like top of the notch. Like Kells, beautiful, Manuel, amazing. Like probably, I don't know, Jesus. Like, let's be honest, or an alien. Like he is not of this world. Not Emmy sent, like better than Emmy. Like I could keep going.
They're both aliens from Romania.
Yeah, maybe it's a Romania thing. Maybe we need to go to Romania.
Yeah, maybe that's just our vibe. We're like a Romanian vibe.
Yeah, I like that. Try something new. Yeah, so Devin, Tori fight, blah, blah, blah. Devin was mad that her team was targeting his team, and she just didn't want Amanda to win. It's just stupid. And then Amanda just uses it for fire and is like, "We saw your true colors." Even though she's the cause of it.
Well, so low-key, like they didn't play it out well, I think, during the season. I feel like Devin made a better point of why he was upset. Like she should have been partnering up with Emerald so they could screw over Sapphire so like Logan could be thrown in, essentially. I think was what they were gonna do, but like she wanted to be Amanda so bad that she didn't even listen to them, which I understand they're upset about that. That I guess is reasonable, but like,
so that was a conversation they had, like, or
I don't remember them having that ever in the season, but they like that's what he said he was upset about during the reunion.
Yeah.
And I was like, that makes more sense than what you guys were fucking saying.
Yeah, it totally does.
And I feel like maybe he had time to think about his answer. But
yeah, for sure.
I don't know. Josh, I didn't want to get involved and then gets fucking it. Why does he always do that? I don't want to make it about myself. Then he makes it about himself.
I don't know. It makes me crazy.
Yeah. I don't want to get involved, but let me put myself right in the middle of this situation I don't need to be in. And then he was essentially just like, Amanda, you're not so innocent. And it's like, what the fuck? Amanda can do whatever the fuck she wants to do. What do you mean she's not so innocent?
This is a game.
He told everyone what she was doing. He was like, I need to try to win. I'm going to win on Emerald, so I'm going to go to Emerald. What? You're not so innocent. Yeah. Yeah, you were trying to win $1 million. Obviously, she wasn't so fucking innocent, you dumbass.
Yeah, she just asked you a loaded question and you answered it like a dumbass when you could have said nothing, but you said enough for her to work with and then use against you in any way possible. Genius.
And he's like, you made me look shady. And it's like, bitch, you made yourself look shady because you played into that. She almost said, like, so you wouldn't care if it's between Nani or like you could have played that off so much better. Like you just
Yeah, he literally like cuts her off because she's like, so Tori and Nani, and he's like, I want to run a final with Nani and Casey. Oh, okay, so you don't care about Tori. Like, boom.
Well, I just don't understand why Josh is riding so hard for Tori. I don't understand why they all ride so hard for Tori sometimes. I really. Okay, so low-key, Amanda's point about how Amanda doesn't fuck with Tori because like Tori changes from season to season and feels like she's always dating a different guy. I don't disagree with, and I know how Tori was like, people grow and change as people, but it's like, that's not really what Tori, I feel like she's growing now, but I feel like what Amanda said is very true. Like Tori is a chameleon and she kind of fits herself to any situation and she's not exactly herself.
No, I think totally.
I feel like Tori is now maturing into herself, but I feel like that is very valid for who Tori's been across her challenge history. Which
She sees who to work with and who doesn't do that on the challenge as well.
Yeah. Also, who's not doing that in their 20s? But like, Amanda does have a point. Tori, because Amanda is very much herself, and I feel like has been very much herself for. Yeah. She's the same person she's always been. She's mellowed out a bit with age, but she's still fucking Amanda. We've seen that.
Yep.
And Tori, changes. And I don't think and like I was saying though, like they all ride for her so hard, but it's like Tori has screwed a lot of them over and they all give Amanda shit, and Amanda has never once screwed over one of her friends.
Yep.
And I really don't
Amanda's loyal more than Tori.
Tori's
Tori's a better competitor. That's probably what it is.
That's what I was thinking too. Like they don't want to, like, because I feel like especially the smarter guys like Devin, like not the smarter guys, but the guys that are better at puzzles, they want to be teamed up with Tori because like Tori can do everything else and they can just do the puzzles.
Yeah. Man, I miss when Devin and Tori weren't friends.
I know, it was a lot funner.
Yeah, now they're like best friends. Ugh.
Also, Devin being annoying and being like, I'm not upset because I have a great life. I'm just like, oh, shut up.
We need bananas, man. I can't believe I just said that, but like, ugh. But yeah, I guess that's what I get too about Tori is I feel like, yeah, she's a chameleon, and then if she has like one good moment with a person, she's the type of person that'd be like, we're best friends now, and like post about him everywhere, and like just met him but take a selfie with him, like just be like really up in your face. So, and I don't like that.
No, and she's like too much of a people pleaser, which, same, but like I feel like she's so fucking annoying about it, like it's just like kind of like, okay, we get it, you're trying to be friends with literally everyone in the house, but like see, and I feel like that's Amanda's point too, is like Tori really does well. That's the thing, is like last season everyone was like, Tori, you're only hanging out with like a few people and like you're really mean to everyone else, and now we're the complete opposite. So like Amanda has a fucking point.
She really does. And Amanda's just so much smarter than Tori that's great.
I love Amanda. Like Amanda's like, see, and I think this is a difference. Amanda is like a ride or die friend, and Tori is just like a friend. You know what I mean? Like she's a good friend, but she's not a ride or die.
No, I don't even know if Tori has those.
No. She's like she's very healthy, like mentally. I feel like she has boundaries and shit.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like Amanda's not. Amanda's a ride or die, and those are the people I like. We don't need the mentally healthy here.
No, I hate that. Gross. So Amanda and Tori are fighting. There's like no resolution. They're not gonna be friends. Tori cries a little bit. And Manuel tries to talk, and Amanda screams at him, "Stop trying to get a call back."
Brutal.
So great. And then Tori's like, just because your man isn't sticking up for you. And then Fessy starts talking for some reason, which is just funny.
Tori, I've been respectful for you in this place and in this place.
Oh man, they show some great moments where people are talking and they show Fessy's face and he's so annoyed.
Low key, does Amanda not like Tori? Ah, oh, damn it, Amanda. I was going to ride for you so hard on this. So, yeah. Tori had sex with Fessy first. That's why Amanda hates. Fuck. Okay, but still, all the things we said are valid because they're true.
Just that little connection really got Amanda fired up to figure those things out for us. So thanks.
Thank you, Amanda. We really explored.
Man, I want to know what happened when Fessy and Tori went on vacation together. Like,
I want to know who was like the no. Do you think it was mutual, or do you feel like one of them was like, maybe let's continue talking, and then the other one was like, no?
Probably got to be Tori, right? Like turning it off, and then Fessy probably trying, and then
I don't know.
I don't think Fessy can say no to a girl.
Right. 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 He wouldn't say like no either. He would lead that shit on
even if he didn't want to.
It was totally Tori. You're right.
So Fessy's gonna say his side to Amanda, and then Amanda's gonna be like, fuck Tori.
Yep.
All right.
Kaylee's like, I know this game.
I know these people. You know, we're all friends. Not a chameleon though. Ride or die.
Ride or die for sure.
Ride or die. And it's Fessy. Like, oh my god! After when we get into like Amanda and Fessy's timeline, it is disgusting. Honestly.
Yeah. Honestly, Amanda, that's like the one ding against fucking Amanda for me. It's like, why are you into Fessy?
And over again. I'm pretty sure they're together right now.
Yeah.
So anyway, Amanda tries to fight with Josh backstage, which was very entertaining as well. And he's just like chill and says, I love you. We're not going to do this. I love you, which was boring. Come on, Josh. Like, give us crying, weepy Josh.
Also, like, at least just have like a discussion. I don't know. Amanda's doing things for camera. Like,
yeah, she's the only one who's getting camera time backstage.
Well, that's the thing. It's like Amanda realizes she's on fucking reality TV. Like, I'm not saying like Amanda's not fake. She's very much who she is, but I feel like she ups it for the cameras a little bit because she fucking knows she's like a reality TV person. And these people are just like, let's have good conversations. We're all friends. It's like, shut up and just like, you know, interact a little bit. Like, let me see something.
Something. Ugh. So this is a big discussion next. Are the hookups in the house? There's some hoes in the house.
Some hoes in the house.
There's a really loud siren going by as I said that.
That's what that always happens when you say there's hoes in the house.
Yeah. Siren come. They're like, where are the hoes in the house?
Where are the hoes in the house?
It was weird. Oh, that was one good thing about this season is people actually hooked up.
Yeah, I feel like there was a few like dry seasons where everyone else was like in relationships off of the season, like boring.
Yeah, or they just didn't show it. Like the Madness or Iceland, everything was just so intense that they were like, no hookups here. Like maybe one or two makeouts, but
yeah, I feel like, oh yeah, wasn't there like a season 2 where, what was it, Michi and Amber, like two people we've never seen again, like they had a whole relationship, I feel like, on a show, and we didn't see a single
there was like a 3-way fight and we didn't see it.
Yeah, why did they cut all that stuff? What are they
I don't know, but I have to like dive into the depths of Reddit to find all this shit. Like, come on. Just tell me. Okay, so Nelson feels like talking a lot and brings up Kels and Tori hooking up, and she's like, it wasn't a hookup, we just spent some time together. I don't know. You guys hooked up, come on.
She's just like, no, we just made out. Like, I don't know.
That's so stupid. Manuel and I really hooked up. Like, literally, she starts off saying, I like to hook up. And then, like, backtracks one person that she probably hooked up with.
Yeah, well, okay, so you didn't see, like, all her Are You the One season, right?
No, I couldn't. It's so bad.
So usually, like, people have, like, a connection with, like, one person and then, like, maybe another. She had, like, full-on connections with, like, 3 or 4 people. And I'm just like, God damn, Tori. Do you? But Tori had, like, 3 relationships on Are You the One?
And none of them worked out?
I don't think so. Well, then she came on the challenge with a full, like, completely different boyfriend.
Yeah, how did they meet?
I don't know. I think he was on a different season of Are You the One?
Yeah, Derek.
And then I think by the end of that season is when she started her relationship with Jordan.
Without ending it with Derek.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like the whole time this Jordan shit's happening, she's like, I did not cheat on Jordan.
I mean, she owns it. She's just like, I like to hook up. Cool.
I know, I love that. And I think she has every right to do that.
Hell yeah. Especially if Corey can do it, so can Tori. It's the Corey-Tori combo.
Yeah. And Nelson was the worst. Like,
literally back-to-back nights, different people, Nelson. Like, come on.
And lying about it. And he just barely gets any shit. They get They clap for him when he says the truth.
Yeah, they did.
Like, lying.
Okay, so like, yes, you should. Okay, respect you for owning it. You should still get shit for doing it. You know, like,
got no shit. If Tori did that, like, they would have hung her.
Well, yeah, and did you realize too when so if two girls were fighting, they would do those like cutovers to different people where like CT would be like batting at a fly or someone would be like looking bored at something. But if it were two guys fighting, they never did. It would always be like people's reactions. Yeah, watch it back. They do that.
Shit.
Yep.
MTV.
They gave very much like catty vibes, like, oh, so boring that these girls are yelling. I'm just like, oh
my god, the same shit happens when the guys yell. Like, do it when Josh yells.
Oh, or Josh is fucking crying. Holy shit.
My god, he always is crying.
I don't know. I feel like Josh does what like some like women do, where they use their like tears to manipulate, where it's just like, you're only crying because like I'm upset.
Yeah. Is that how he won Big Brother?
Probably. He didn't. Oh wait, did he? Yeah, he did. Fuck.
I thought he did. That's what we always joke about.
God damn. I still don't understand how. Why do people like him?
Maybe he's like a totally different person in person because everyone on the challenge is obsessed with him now.
I know, they love him. I just don't get it.
Oh, he's so annoying. I think Casey likes him but sees him for what he is.
Yeah, Casey calls him on his shit. I fucking love Casey.
Me too.
I love when Casey's like, I love you. I'm done with you right now. I'm just like, fuck yeah, Casey.
Oh, that was so great. Yeah, so everyone talks about the hookups and double standard, blah, blah, blah. Ashley, Berna, Nelsa and Ashley are still hooking up. Did not look happy about that. Nope. Which is hilarious. And then we talk about Tori and Manuel, and Emmanuel's like, she farted in a room and I was in love, basically.
Yeah. That's what, and then I think it was cute that they saw the grandma. That was cute. That was an adorable little fact. How they all got drunk and his grandma doesn't speak any English and he had to translate the entire conversation. And he looked like really adorably proud.
I know. Like, she went all the way to Romania. That's a big fucking deal.
Yeah. And he may be coming to the US soon, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, he's going either way. So I'm sure he's moving to the States. And then he's getting called out for saying I love you to two women. And he just loves love. And when Michelle thought he was going to be a widower.
That is fucking funny. But like, I didn't realize that him and Michelle were like more like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't realize it was that serious for Michelle to get like really hurt over. Like, I know how you like that would be annoying, but was it like a couple weeks?
Yeah, I think that's a Michelle thing. I don't think it's a...
Yeah.
Michelle's probably upset because she just rewatched it and it like hurt again, but I'm sure she was like, okay. I mean, she's already fucked Fency since, so she's obviously fine.
Yeah, so then that's literally when we go right into, I think that's what happens next is then Michelle went right for Fessy after the show because Fessy had, okay, she was like, oh yeah, I flew to Florida because like Fessy had Harry Potter tickets. Harry Potter World tickets. Who the fuck would fly to Florida? That is, you are only flying there to hook up with someone. That is not
a friend.
I'm sorry, Kaylee. If you lived in Orlando, I would not fly to you if you had fucking Harry Potter World tickets. Like, it's not a friend. Like, that's not, like, we would go do something more fun. That was like, Fessy was like, I have something fun. Or like, I have not something fun. I have something fucking boring and easy to do. Like, these free ass tickets I probably got for going to some club. Do you want to come? Like, the easiest shit. And she said yes.
Yeah, and she was probably like his third choice or something. Like, he was probably just on the line.
He probably like mass texted that to different people, and then like she was the first to respond.
Yeah, because I mean, Michelle's beautiful, but she's probably not smart. With guys, at least.
Yeah, not with guys. Well, also, like, I didn't know that her and Amanda were friends. Like, that's kind of fucked up. That wasn't like you two live in the same city. That was like you flew to somewhere to go do something.
Yeah, even if like Fessy said that Amanda and him weren't on at that point is still kind of sad.
Yeah, and you were literally, and exactly what Amanda said, you were just upset for Tori for doing that to you. And like you and Tori weren't like cool, but we are friends, and you literally did the same thing. And like, and the thing is like Tori and Manuel were locked in a house together. So like reasonable something happened. You flew to fucking a different state to see someone, and you said the reason was Harry Potter worlds.
Yeah, and like when you left the house, you didn't know anything that was going on. So like how are you supposed to know? And then Michelle plays victim, and she's like, I don't understand why you keep making it a thing, Amanda, and putting it all over these platforms when I've apologized a million times. It's like, do you not know, Amanda?
Yeah, like she's literally like, because she fucking knows this is what it's for. That's what the reunion's for. God, asshole.
Yes, getting us some content.
Thank you. We love Amanda.
We do. And then Fessy's just like, well, we went to a club or a bar and one thing led to another. Like such a fucking Fessy thing to say. He's such a bro, like douchebag.
He really is. And everything he does, like him and like the putting the arm around and that whole bullshit. Just everything, and like all of the guys like laugh. It was very, this like reunion was pretty cringy to me. Like
it was behind the times.
Yeah, it really was. It was just like, ugh.
Yeah, so you know Amanda and Fessy's timeline?
I thought I had some things written down, but this is looking confusing as I'm looking at it.
Oh.
Okay, so this was what I think happened.
Okay.
So Michelle flew to Orlando. They hooked up. Then there was a filming of the after show. I don't know when Fessy flew to Colorado, but I think somehow in between, I think maybe after the after show, he went to Colorado, and then him and Amanda were together. And then maybe he went to a fight in Dallas where she met up with him.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when he was like, I want to be with you, blah, 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 blah. Did he cheat on her before this? Well, I'm not sure. But like, I think at this point, he was essentially like, I don't want to talk to anyone else. Just me and you. We're together. She leaves. Next day, he's seen with someone else. And then she ghosted him for a week.
Yep.
A fucking week, Amanda. You can do better than that. He then says, I'm buying a ticket to Colorado. Amanda says, fuck off.
Yep.
And then he's like, okay, I bought us tickets to Mexico. You have 1 week to decide if you want to come or not. Which that's a good move. That's honestly a good move. That's a really fucking good move. Yeah, that's like such a good move. But I mean, that just further shows he's a fuckboy, because I mean, that is a very fucking good move.
Yeah, so then they got back together, and then he hooked up with someone else again too, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, yep, that's exactly what happened.
Oh yeah, because that was the photos that like went around viral, because there was like him at a bar talking to some chick.
Yeah, because I think that's after like him and Amanda went like Instagram official or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, it was like, I feel so bad for her because she just looks like an idiot, and she never looks like an idiot.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And it's just like, you don't, it's exactly what she said though. It's like, if you want to be single, be fucking single. You can't, like, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be single. You have to fucking say your intentions and let the other person decide. If you don't fucking do that, you're an asshole.
Right.
Simple. You know,
yeah, like
a little sensitive subject.
For us all, really. Oh, it's so bad. But yeah, like she's like, I'm a mom, I'm looking for something serious. Like, if you want to do that, that's fine. Just can't, like, we can't have anything, which is totally fine. And Maria calls him out and is like, why do you keep doing this? And he tries to apologize, and that's when he like scoots over and puts his hand over, and it just makes me want to throw up.
Yeah, like that was really shitty. Also, I love how Maria didn't let him escape from that. She just kept like pushing it, and I was like, fucking go, girl. Also, I did love that Nani also stuck up for her too, because I feel like Nani's word like means something when she speaks in these situations because she's like now like super well respected on the cast. But she was just like, Fessy, I love you, but like you're fucking asshole.
Yeah, you're fucking with my girl. And I love when Berna like pipes up and Amanda's like, I ain't taking relationship advice from you.
Tori started nodding when Berna was talking, and I hated what Berna said.
Yeah.
Like, because I understand it's like difficult for Fessy to communicate, and yes, like Amanda should try to like do that. Situation though was Fessy being a fucking asshole. You know what I mean? Like he was just putting his arm around and making a joke out of it because he didn't want to be emotionally invulnerable in front of guys.
Yep.
Exactly what she said to him off camera.
Yeah.
Well, on camera, off camera, you know what I mean?
Backstage
on camera.
Off stage. So Amanda just calls him out and is like, you don't want to be treated like a dog, don't act like one. So great.
The best quotes. Also, I did love her quote with Michelle where she was like, we're not friends because you're not adding up. And true.
So true.
Yeah,
Michelle just tries to be victim.
Oh, and I feel like we skipped over too when she told a man. So in that argument with Manuel at the end, she goes, worry about your fucking costume, bro. And honestly, it kind of looked like that affected Manuel because he was like wiping a little bit. She's so brutal.
Damn, I know. Like, what? Manuel really didn't do anything to you.
Yeah, but also Manuel shouldn't have been jumping in. Like, that's not his business.
No, for sure.
And she shut him the fuck down.
She knows what's up. Next we have Nani and Casey and how much they love each other.
Adorable. I just love them.
I forgot that they were single going into the house. That's insane.
I don't think they were like single. Like they were like together.
They were like talking.
Yeah.
It's not like they were talking because she wasn't gonna do the show, Nani, for a bit. She was gonna take a break, and then Casey was like, "No," and like we should do it together. And then, love sprang eternal.
Love sprang eternal.
But that's crazy. Like I didn't understand when they kept saying throughout the whole season that their relationship had evolved so much because it had.
Yeah, because they really like were in a relationship, and then they were like full on moving in together now.
Yeah, they like the show ended. They hadn't left each other's side. Nani's moving to San Diego with Casey, and it's just so perfect.
It's so perfect. And like Josh almost fucking ruined this moment too.
Yeah, and they love him still.
Yeah, I know, but like him, oh god. Him like talking about like Nani and Casey when they were first meeting, you can very obviously, like to me, you can obviously see how Casey is talking about like timing, how their relationship started this time. Like she's trying to stay loyal to her ex, which I really respect. She's really trying not to be disrespectful. And then Josh is just like, Nani was super attracted to you then. And Casey, I know it was mutual. And you could see like Casey's face kind of drop, like, seriously, Josh, like I'm
moron.
Yeah, he's such a fucking idiot. He's like causing drama in the wrong places. It's like cause drama in the fun places.
Yeah, like that chick is crazy. Her ex is selling Casey's old challenge gear.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. Her ex probably watched it and was angry. That's all. I don't even want to talk about how they went against each other again. That was too much.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
But yeah, basically their timing was finally right and they're in love and it's the love of her life and so cute.
Yeah, how do you define this relationship? He starts crying. Ugh.
I know, like that's not even a good question. Like, we know what it is.
Yeah, we literally can see it. They're literally like they're.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, is she gonna call me back? Does she want to be official?
We're gonna change our Facebook status. Go old school with it.
Oh, so gross. I don't. Big T and CT are talked. It's so boring.
This I don't know. I like so Big T has a fucking point. CT is like an asshole to her.
Totally.
And it's just like, CT, you don't need, and I feel like Big T is just pretty much saying like, hey, just be honest with me. If there's some place like I'm struggling, like let me know that I'm sucking and then I can like do better. Don't talk shit about me behind my back because that's not what friends do, which is the most reasonable thing. And then CT's a fucking asshole and is like, I don't even know what we're talking about. And then at the end, when he does apologize, he goes, I'm sorry again. And it's like, dude, it got brought back up because it was a fan question and like Big T was asked to talk about it.
Right. And you weren't mentioned.
Yeah. And I mean, Big T's kind of right though. CT's not a good friend, you know?
No. He's just trying to win. He's only there to win. Throw him in the lair. Like 2 + 2 = 4. Let's do this.
Right. I feel like next season. Well, so CT, you were right when you were saying, I think in the last episode, CT was being super smart and how he paid people money or like, well, gave them part of that because that's going to help him going forward. Because I feel like if he didn't do that, people would do what you're saying and send him in every fucking time. Because why? He's going to win. Yeah, he's going to win. He's going to win. He's just going to win.
I think he's taking a break though. I think I read that. Not sure, but... Anyway, I don't really want to talk about Tasha and Esther. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I can just go over it quickly.
Okay.
Esther and Tasha argue. Tasha's very much in social media. Esther is trying to look for a genuine relationship, and this was a very awkward conversation.
Yeah, and Tasha just takes everything so seriously. She's like, Esther, you're really gonna compare our time at Big Brother in 2019 to the challenge in 2021.
So I feel like this is like a different version of like what happened between Berna and Emmy, where Esther's just like trying to be genuine and like Tasha's just like, what the fuck? You didn't share my shit on Instagram? You didn't repost? Like what?
She's crazy. She's fucking crazy. Which is so funny. If Tasha stayed for a while, she would actually probably brought some really good content to the show.
Yeah, well, she's definitely gonna call back because I feel like what she's doing is very calculated, but it's super smart.
Yeah, it's so funny. So yeah, I hope Esther comes back too. I love her.
I do love Esther. She's fun.
Yeah.
Josh, Corey, Logan bullshit, blah blah blah.
Oh god, so lame.
And has Logan said one word? And I was like, nope. He had like, this is the first
guy who was there.
Yeah, this is like the last portion of my fucking notes, and this is the first time Logan speaks.
Yeah, I literally didn't even think he was there. Why didn't he talk? At least during this part. Well, I think he talked like once.
Yeah, I think they just asked him one question. Is he really? I didn't realize that he struggles with English as much as like what like it kind of seems like now.
Yeah, I think he does because him and Anissa were partners first, and like Anissa can speak Spanish, so she was helping him out. So I think he always had someone helping him out like that whole time, and then hopefully like got better as he was in the house.
So low-key, I think that makes sense too, because wasn't Logan one of the first people to choose and he went straight for Anissa? And no disrespect to Anissa, but like there were some heavy hitters like that were like Tori was, you know what I mean? Like
right. And I remember like when he was in a towel and the guys were asking him, hey, are you worried about getting thrown in? And he seemed kind of confused and didn't say much. He probably had no idea what they were saying.
Yeah, he probably was like, what?
Except like, you're getting thrown in maybe. And he was like, I will deal with it, or whatever he said. So it makes sense. Yeah. What did him and Big T talk about? Big T doesn't speak Spanish.
Well, dude, like when they were in bed and she was telling him that long ass fucking story about like the mom killing the whatever, yeah. And he was just sitting there like, what? He probably was so confused. Like, what the fuck is she saying to me?
Big T's smart. I should have known.
I feel like Big T, it was just like blabbing.
Yeah, she was just in love.
Yeah.
Heck, weird. Yeah, so Josh throwing Corey in as discussed, and Josh is like, blah, 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 and Corey's like, stop apologizing. It is what it is. Corey's not even any fun.
Well, and Josh is like, well, I know it looks shady that I did that. And it's like, no, Josh, like it was shady that you did that.
It was shady.
Like,
up
stop.
until then, I did the vet alliance. Like, up until then, I had followed the alliance.
Yeah, and this is what I mean with Josh is like manipulative with his fucking tears. Is he started crying again when he was doing this, and then Corey had to back off and be like, you don't need to be apologized. You did what you need to do. Don't apologize. And it's like that's exactly what Josh wanted you to fucking say. That's why he started crying in the first place.
Ugh. So I'm so annoyed. But next we have Tori cheering on both her men. Dun dun dun.
And Amanda's right.
Yeah. She's so fake.
Oh, and this is when Devin said I'm a happy person. I have a really good life.
Oh God, so annoying.
Yeah, it really is. And it's just like, yeah, but also you're doing a reunion for reality TV show. Could you be slightly more interesting?
Yeah, could they fight a little bit about this? Because Devin would say nothing and he's like, show me a friendship that's perfect, and then we're gonna come back stronger and better than ever. And it's just like this could have been a really good moment to have some drama. I got nothing.
Yeah, and I think he was saying like show me like a challenge relationship that hasn't had like betrayal in it or something. And I'm just like, okay, like most relationships that Leroy has had, Nelson and Corey, most relationships Corey has had, you know, like there's so many Ashley and Amanda, Nelson, Amanda, anyone else. Like you can literally go on and on and on and list all the people that are fucking loyal, Nani and Casey. You know, like you know what I mean? It's just like shut the fuck up. There are some people that are shady, there are some people that are not, and Tori's kind of shady sometimes. It is what it is.
Yeah, like she wanted the person that she was boning to win.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fair. And Casey was kind of helping too, but no one talks about that.
Right. But low key, also probably a good like challenge move too, because Manuel would be better in a final than Devin.
Yeah.
Devin died. Manuel would have like not.
Oh my God. Was that why she did it too? Like I was only thinking about the boning.
I think Tori's more shady than people think. I think low-key Tori is like really fucking shady. But
like I gotta marry Jordan. That is Jordan. That shit is Jordan right there.
Yeah, like I'm not saying I don't like Tori, but like
yeah,
I think she's shady.
Well,
I think she's 10 steps ahead. Like Corey doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. I think Corey's being honest when he's like, I wasn't a big mastermind. I was just stirring the pot. I believe Corey when he says that. Tori,
yeah. No, I believe that. Interesting. Well, Devin must know that. Devin's not stupid. Why are they friends? Why?
They're both little manipulative bitches.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, the rest is kind of, but Amanda put a tweet that she did, and it's something about calling out Fessy. That was boring. Tasha apparently has a crush on TJ, which is super cute.
His nice eyes.
He does have nice eyes, and then tears on screen behind her out of nowhere. And of course, he's doing something very top secret in an undisclosed location.
I swear to God, if the next season is spy themed, I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Can't it anymore. No. We'll call it Clowns and Jokers instead. We'll like rename it ourselves.
And I'll wear a fucking clown mask every day.
I'll wear a Joker. That might be a good idea, actually.
Low key, you cannot be the clown because I can't see a clown, so I have to be the clown.
I don't want to be a clown anyway. I'm scared of your clown.
I know, like if I see you in a clown thing, I'd be fucking ducking out there. What the fuck? She's gonna come through the drain and kill me. I watched that movie too early on.
Oh, did you watch ABC Family? Or the old one?
Yeah, as like a child, it was like a very ingrained fear of mine. I thought clowns were gonna kill me.
Yeah, that's fair. I watched some of it too because I always played on ABC Family, and I was like, "What is this?" And then some of it was really weird and creepy. Obviously,
I got the unedited DVD. Like my mom had like 3 fucking movies. 2 movies. Officer and a Gentleman and It. Those are like the 2 fucking DVDs that were in the house, and I watched both of them like a million times.
Why It? Why would she? Like,
why an Officer and a Gentleman? My mom's gay. Why would she want to watch that? You know what I mean?
Your mom's weird.
Yeah, like so am I. I love that movie, so I'm not gonna lie. But like, I love it because it's nostalgia.
Right, because you watched it your whole life, thanks to your full circle. Circle. That's funny. Okay, so TJ talks about his favorite challenge fail was Amanda trying to go up that ladder, which is hilarious. And then the people he yells at the most to shut up is Josh, but he didn't want to say Josh because Josh is taking a lot of shit, I guess, throughout the reunion. So then he says Kyle and Devin, and then he tells them all to be better for his advice. It's funny.
It was funny.
TJ.
It's like that is TJ. Just like, guys, be fucking better, bro.
I see all this shit you're doing. Be better. I said spies, lies, and allies is my internet. Because it said it was strong. And I was like, lies.
Allies.
Just let me end it. Let me end this goddamn reunion.
Bring it home, Kaylee.
I don't know if you heard this, but then Emmy sang Alien, and that was the end of the reunion.
I'll be honest, I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it either.
I was like, okay, cool. A thing I don't have to take notes on.
Same. Stupid. I was like, no, I refuse.
Yep.
Glad
we're on the same page with that one.
Always on the same page. R.I.P. to spies, lies, and allies. You've been a mediocre season at best, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was good to introduce new people so we can get some fresh faces in. It was
I think the beginning was really entertaining. Like the first half, I think was actually very good. I would say the second half was like meh.
Yeah, because then it was just all vets that were working together, and it was just annoying, and people talking about how what they were doing is selfish in an individual game for $1 million fucking dollars.
Psychos. Be shortening up our name a little bit for all you people that can't remember our name and want to search it everywhere.
I mean, honestly, I can't remember it either sometimes, so I feel that.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's stupid to say. I shouldn't have brought it up. We're just going from I guess to no I guess. That's it.
Drop the I guess.
We're dropping the I guess, people. It's huge.
I mean, that's some characters. That's some characters.
Innovation over here.
Innovation over here, kids. We got some innovation.
Yes, and then we're gonna start recapping All Stars sometime next week. Probably switch up the logo, and then probably do an old school season from there until we have the next newest season of the challenge. What's a PSA?
PSA.
For the day.
For the day. I don't have shit to say.
Mandy's not here for that.
Yeah, I'm not here for it.
I'm the director.
I am excited to start All Stars because I feel like those are some old school vibes, and I love old school challenge.
Yes, it's great. The people, their drama's just different, but classic, and it's just heartwarming, really. Thanks everyone for listening. We'll be back next week for All Stars. So excited.
Bye.
Bye.
Noses.